Nuclear power. In the best hands, it is dangerous. In the hands of Lex Luthor, it is pure evil. This is Superman's greatest battle, and it is for all of us. Let's talk about Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. And this is the last film starring Christopher Reeve, as it's about Superman facing off a supervillain created by Lex Luthor using his own DNA. And yikes, this film is pretty bad. We do see Christopher Reeve come back as Superman. Unfortunately, this is his last time in the role. And even though the film is bad, he was amazing in this film. Seeing more of him is always great. Whether it's a bad Superman film, he will always be great in it. We also do see Margot Kidder back as Lois Lane, and there were great moments in this film between Lois and Superman, Lois and Clark, that made the film at times. We see Gene Hackman back as Lex Luthor, Jackie Cooper, Mark Millar, and we also do see a young John Cryer in this. He plays Lex's nephew, and it's funny because later on he ends up becoming Lex Luthor for the Supergirl CW TV series, and he was actually pretty good in that role. I will admit, it was nice to get a bit more of the Daily Planet at times, seeing Jackie Cooper and Mark Millar come back as Perry White and Jimmy Olsen, as there are problems going on in the Daily Planet. But with how this film is, it's pretty bad. We see this villain created by Lex Luthor called the Nuclear Man, that is also voiced by Gene Hackman, and that was pretty terrible. Like, with this film, it is incomplete too. The special effects look a bit drawn on, and like by the end of it felt like that it was just missing some stuff, and I think they reused the same scene of him flying into space from the first film. It is that bad that it is pretty incomplete. I think that the production company, the studio, ended up losing a lot of money that they weren't able to complete this. And the whole nuclear power stuff, that was a bit ridiculous. Like, really, the best parts of the film is Christopher Reeve and his moments with Lois Lane, and that's about it. I have seen that a lot of people say that this is one of the worst films ever. I don't think it's one of the worst films ever, but it is a pretty bad movie, and it sucks that this was Christopher Reeve last time as Superman. With this film, it is one I think that could have been so much better, but yet it just ended up being terrible. And that is pretty disappointing. But have you seen Superman 4, The Quest for Peace? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below and follow me for more.